Hey everybody, welcome back into the garage. Welcome back to the 300ZX Turbo project behind me here. Today's video, I'm going to be looking at the rubber flaps that go on the pop-up headlights. Alright, so there are supposed to be some rubber flaps that sit here, the back of these headlights. They screw in two places here, cover this mechanism. I assume it's to avoid a deluge of water down there. Don't really know, but anyway, after going on 40 years, they start to look pretty tatty. This is the far side one, but you can see they're split. They got holes in them. They just look terrible. Here's part of the one from this side here. It was all broken and that. So anyway, I know there are some people reproducing them and things like that, but I wanted to look at seeing if I could effectively restore them, as it were, or at least use part of them. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to try and do here, and we'll see if we can make this work. So I ordered this off of Amazon. It's a neoprene foam rubber stuff. I'll put the link in the description. It was like 13 bucks Canadian, which is probably like $8 US or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's 1/8 inch thick. I ordered the 1/8 stuff. It's designed for crazy temperature variation and water and everything else. So what I've done is I've marked out the shape of the flap there. Going to cut it. Cuts really easy with just a box cutter. So we'll cut it out, and then we're going to trim up the existing one. Okay, so I've got steel rule. Really easy to cut. All right. It's like watching one of those kitty craft shows here. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and use the mounting feature that's on this one, cut this stuff away and attach this to it. It's very soft. I've done a bit of a test fit there. It looks like it will slide in under the headlight cover. So we're going to try that and see if we can salvage this. All right, so we're going to clean this up, and then what we're going to do is attach this to it, glue this to it in effect with a high strength adhesive. Okay, got it all cleaned up. I should probably point out before I go any further, that noise you can hear in the background is a neighbor using a pressure washer. So anyway, so this is the adhesive I'm using, LePage PL Premium Max. I had it, in fact, it's what I used when I was working on the rear spoiler and restoring it. So I'm going to lay a bead down here and then place this on. So we're just going to spread it out evenly as we can. Okay, we're going to leave that to set for a few minutes. Set. At least be able to make sure that's held in place, and then we're going to tidy this edge up. And tidy up underneath there as well where the glue is. Alright, so I've got it all glued. I've cleaned up this front edge here, put some glue in, made a mess, smoothed it all out. We've got to let that dry like 24 hours now. Now, if you recall as a kid, and you used to watch those shows, they do art programs, and they say, okay, here's that, paint it or whatever. Now you've got to go let it dry. But I did one earlier. Well, yes, I did one earlier. So I'll show you that one because it's all done. So here's the one that's all done. There's the edge all cleaned up. It's all been cleaned up and painted up. So it looks pretty close to new. So this one's ready to go on the driver's side. So 2 screws, we'll put it on, see what it looks like. All right, let's see if we can slot this in under here. All right, I think that's lined up. One. Now, you drop these, they're gone. So there we go. All right, one down, one more to go. All right, gonna put the Gonna put the second one on now. Gonna show you have to clear a slight notch in the middle here to clear this finger that comes off. The holes still do line up, but you do push this down just a teeny bit more, and it was hanging up on this, so I just ground 1/8 of an inch clearance in that there so that it slots right in real nice. So we'll get this one screwed in then, and we'll flip the headlights on, see how they work. Okay, here we are, both back on. Looks nice and tidy, looks very original. We're just going to flip the headlights up and make sure. Okay, yeah. Seems to work just fine. So we'll see how durable they are, but that adhesive is incredibly strong. So I'm reasonably confident these are going to stand up quite well, and there certainly is all-weather soft material. It's not really going to do any damage here. So for 13 bucks Canadian, I don't think I can go wrong. Well pleased with that little restoration, repair, or part replacement. Here we are. All right, simple little job there. I think it's worked well. I'm very pleased with that. Very inexpensive way to restore those 2 flaps. and I think it's gonna last just fine. It looks great. I love the fact that it looks like original still. Yeah, and if you've got the same problem, maybe this is a possible solution for you. As always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the videos. Hope I see you back here in the garage. So everybody, you drive safe out there. Have an awesome day.